Happy morning to you all students. Today we are going to discuss about continuation of chapter 2, creating textual communication. Okay, so in last two classes we have seen how to open, how to create a word processor, right? Okay, then we have discussed about font style, size, spelling and grammar, and find and replace, isn't it? Okay, so in today's class we are going to see inserting a table. Before going to this topic, I want to say one thing to you. I forgot to say the previous class. Okay, so you can ask me a question. It's given the in your book LibreOffice Writer 5.1.62, right? But why are you using the Word document here now? Okay, so I'll be explaining now. Okay, the word processor is nothing but any program that allow you to edit or format the text. So it can be any program where you can edit or format the text. Okay, so the same thing. Okay, LibreOffice also one suite. Okay, so it's like a MS Office. So MS Office contain what are the things? Word, Excel, PowerPoint, right? Like that, LibreOffice also one suite. Okay, it will be containing more applications. The same features is available in the Word document also. So I'm using the Word. Okay, is also the Word is a popular brand, right? So now we can see inserting a table. Okay, so how to insert a table? First, you have to select the table here. You can see table. You have to select the table. Then you have to select the insert table. Okay, this dialog box will be up here. Okay, in that you have to give how many rows and columns you need. Then you have to select the insert. You have to click the insert. Okay, the next one. Here we can see how to create the table. See here, you want to click insert. Okay, so after clicking the insert, you can see the drop down button, right? If you click the drop down button here, okay, you'll be getting this dialog box. Okay, insert table dialog box. You want to select how many columns and how many rows you needed. Okay, so you want to select it. Okay, so I given 5 and 3, 5 columns and 3 rows. Then I click OK. So this table is created. Okay. So inserting rows in your table. Okay. If you want to add further rows in your table, what do you want to do? So you have to click the table, then you have to select insert, then rows. Okay. So after selecting this dialog box will appear. So how many rows you need to insert? Further, you want to insert how many rows? Will be asking number of rows to be inserted. You have to give it here and position whether you want to add before or after. So wherever the cursor point is there, okay, the rows will be add before the cursor or after the cursor. Okay, then you have to click OK. The next slide. Here in this slide we can see how to add few more rows. Okay, see here, I kept the cursor here. I have right click here, so you'll be getting this dialog box. So you want to select the insert. Okay, then you have to select the insert row above. Okay, so that you can add the rows above. So wherever the cursor is there, okay, so you can add one more row above the cursor. Okay, so I have added this row. Okay, it's a blue in color, right? Okay, the next one, if you select insert row below. Okay, so I kept the cursor here and I given insert, I selected insert row below. So I have added one more row below of this table. Okay, so to differentiate this, I given the different color here, the blue color, and here green color. Okay, here this it's a red color, right? Okay, so how we should give color to the table? Okay, let me explain. Okay, if you right click in the table, okay, so you'll be getting this dialog box. You can see one square, right? Okay, on drop down button also is there. Just you select this one, this options will appear. Okay, so you can see border and shading, right? Using this you can give colors to your table. So what I explained here, the same thing, borders tab. Okay. So how they did, you have to click table properties, then you have to select borders tab. Okay. The same thing what I explained in the previous slide. Okay. So line arrangement, that is how the borders arrangement should be. You have to choose that one. And here in line, okay, so what is the style? Whether the border should be border should be a single line or double line. Okay, you can select it, and width you can select the width also, and the color, whether it can color black, green or blue. Okay, so whatever color might be, you can select it, and space also you can arrange it. Okay, then you have to click OK. Okay, table inserted by Rishi. Okay, Rishi created this table using the features of the table. Okay, so border style and a border color, everything he used, and he created the table. You can see here, okay, the width and the color, okay, the background color also. Okay, right. The next one, merging cells. Okay, how to merge the cells? Okay, here you have to click the table, you have to select the merge cells. Okay, so one box, that is a one box is a one cell. Okay, if you want to merge cells, you want to select two or three cells. Okay, then you want to give, if you click the merge cells, the cells will be merged. You can see in the next slide. Okay, so I have created the table. Okay, let me see how I am merging the cells. Okay, see science, Urdu, maths, mind map, your brain, encyclopedia. Okay, for three books, the textbooks, textbook, same name is coming, right? For these two, audio video series. Okay, so there's one box is a one cell. Okay, so I no need to repeat the textbook again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to merge these three cells. You can see in the next slide. Here in this slide, okay, so you are going to see how to merge cells, right? Okay, this is a table I created here. To merge the cells, first what I did, I selected, so all the cells, which are the cells I want to merge, I have selected the cells. I have right click here. You can see the option merge cells, right? You want to select that one. Okay, after selecting the merge cells, we can see what happened. Okay, the cells are merged. Okay, there is no lines. Okay, so the cells are merged. Okay, so the textbooks is repeated three times. Okay, after merging, you can see only one time is there, right? Okay, the same thing, audio video CDs, the two times repeated here. After you can, so don't want to repeat two times, so you can merge this two cells like this. You want to select the two cells and right click here, then select the merge cells. Okay, so the cells will be merged. Okay, so only one time you can give the audio video CDs. Okay, like this NCRT also merge the cells. Here the cells are merged here, the textbooks and audio video series. Okay, the cells are merged here. You can see here in this table, both the textbooks, audio video series, their cells are merged using the merge cell option. Okay, the next one, inserting a picture. Okay, now you want to insert a picture, you want to click insert. Okay, then you have to select the image. Okay, there it will be asking the location of the image, which drive, whether it's in a C drive, D drive, whether in a desktop. Okay, which location you want to choose that location. Then you have to choose the file name, then you have to give open. You can see there, right? You want to select the open. Okay, you can see in the next slide. Okay, I have added the picture here. So see here. Okay, so you can see the picture option here, right? Okay, if you click the drop down button here, it will be asking to thing, that is from the device you are going to add the picture or from online. Okay, I have choose from the device. In my device this picture is there, so I have added here. Okay, the next one, inserting a header and footer. Okay, so we will see how to add a header and footer. Okay, header you can add a title, footer you can add page number. Okay, so for this you want to select the insert option. Okay, you want to select the insert option. It will be asking the header and footer. Okay, first you can select either header or footer. Okay, so it's given the header Rishi's report as a header. Okay, then you can give the page number as a footer here. The cursor will be placed in the footer area. Okay, then click insert and page number. Okay, we will see in the next slide how I. In this slide we are going to see how to add a header and footer to the document. See, you can see, okay, you want to select the insert option. Okay, so you can see the header here, right? If you click the header, this dialog box will appear. Okay, you can see here type here, right? 3 columns. So in header you can give the heading. Okay, so if you want to give 3 headings, you can select this also. Okay, so if you select this, the option is given type here. Okay, if you type here, okay, you can give the heading here. So this heading will be placed on all the pages. Okay, let me see in the next page. In this slide, okay, you can see I created, right, the heading, creating a table. Okay, using the header I given the title. Okay, creating table. Okay, on the first page I given the title, so all the pages the same heading will be placed. Got it? Okay, so using footer you can add the page number. Okay, so I will add the page number. You have to select the same thing. You have to select the footer, then you have to insert the page number. So below you can see the page number 1 and 2. I created 2 pages, so you can see the page number. In this slide we can see how to take the print of Word document. Okay, so before taking the print of Word document, okay, so you want to see view, right, how the alignment are. Okay, all the pages is there. Okay, our picture is there, the correct alignment is there, right? Okay, so you want to see one preview, right? Okay, so for that you have to click the file. Okay, then select print preview. Okay, you can see the pages and all the alignment is proper. You can have one look. Okay, then in the next slide, in this slide we are going to see how I did in Word. Okay, so you have to click file. You'll be getting the option print, right? You can see the print option here. You have to select this one. Okay, we can have a look before taking the print. Okay, so it will be asking the, so we want to print all the pages. So or else if you want to take all the pages, you can select this one. Or else a particular page you need, okay, you can type the particular page. Okay, whether it's in A4 size, okay, whether you need the normal margin or a landscape OTR, so you can select all those things. Okay, so I created the 2 pages, the 2 pages alignment. I can have a look. Okay, this is the print preview. Okay, in the next slide, printing a document. Okay, so after seeing preview, okay, we are going to take the print. Okay, how in the sense you want to click file and select the print option. Okay, first you have to select the printer, which printer you want to take the print. Okay, the number of copies you need, at 1 copies or 2 copies. Okay, you can give the number of copies here. See your number of copies, you can give it here. Okay, range and the copies, whether you want to take all the pages or a particular page, you can give the, if you want to give all the pages, you want to take all the pages, you can select this. Or else you want to take the particular page, you can give the page number. Okay, then you have to give okay, so you'll be taking the particular page. Got it? Okay, the next one, converting to PDF format. Okay, why you want to convert to PDF format? Okay, if you want to share your Word document to your friend, okay, through mail, okay, if you are sending as a Word document itself, some misplay alignment misplace will be there. Okay, so if you convert to PDF and you are sending the document, the all the alignment will be proper. So only we are converting to PDF. We'll see. Okay, if you just if you want to click the if you want to convert to PDF, you want to click the file, you'll be getting export as PDF. Okay, you want to select this one, then range is asking the range, all the pages you want to convert into PDF. Okay, then images also is there, right? So you want to select the JPEG compression. Okay, then reduce image resolution. Okay, so whether it's a brighter, so if you can select this option. Okay, then create PDF form, you have to select this one. Then export bookmarks, so we have added the header and folder, right? Then after clicking this placeholders everything, then you have to select the export. Okay, so it will be, the Word document is now converted to PDF format. See, you can see here, right, the same alignment. Okay, so there is no misplacement anything. The table also the same thing is there. Okay, I have got the same picture. Okay, both the page, the heading is they creating a table, page number also. Okay, this is the use of the PDF. So alignment will be a proper manner. Okay, got it? I hope you understood the concept of word processor, how to open, how to use all the properties, right? And I also hope you have done the classwork and you finished your homework, right? Okay, this is not the end dialogue. I'm going to add few more lines with this. Okay, so I can understand that you are sitting in one place watching the video and learning things, right? It will be feel bored, right? Okay, don't get stuck with the fixed mindset. Okay, I'm not able to read this one, I'm not able to solve the problem. Okay, don't get stuck like that. Okay, fix some code. Okay, if you fix by yourself some code, move ahead a little bit, move ahead. Okay, proceed with that. Okay, you can feel success in your life. Okay, so always fix some goal and try to achieve that, so you can feel some happiness. Okay, I can do this. Okay, so you can feel this happiness and you can also see success in your life. Okay, then you can improve your reading skills also. Okay, so what is the practice of reading, what is the use of reading the books? Okay, so you can improve your vocabulary and spelling, and you can also improve your communication also, right? Okay, whether you can read your textbook or any story book. I like to read the story book. Okay, so like this you also some habit of reading, right? Whether you can choose a textbook, okay, whether you can choose a story book or ICT book also, you can take and read. Okay, so not always a story book, you can take any, sometimes you can take the story books. Okay, most of the time use your textbook to read it. Okay, that will helpful to your communication also. So we will see in the next class. Thank you children, be happy, be cheers, bye bye.